Okay, let's get started.
Ghosts are real. That much I know.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is the first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notification every single time that I post a video, and I post every single week. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be my full review with spoilers of Skinamarink. I am not sure how it's pronounced. I have heard it different ways, but you get it. So as always, all my reviews are with spoilers. If you don't want them, just to see if this was worth it or not, on the description box down below, you're going to find my spoiler-free review because I like to give you guys the two options. Leaving all the talk and disclaimer ahead, let's get into the video. Skinamarink follows two children that wake up in the middle of the night to find their father is missing and all the windows and doors in their home has vanished. This film has a running time of 1 hour and 40 minutes, and being honest, I felt that was 3 hours. Now, before I start with the summary and the things that I like it and I dislike it, I want to start by saying this film is not going to be for everyone. This is a Canadian experimental horror film. In case that you don't know, basically experimental film is going to be the non-conventional way, and that includes like everything, like the narrative and every single aspect of cinema. This is going to be the non-conventional way. So of course, since it's not what we are used to, these films, they tend to be very weird and definitely not for everyone. Now, like I said, the film is 1 hour and 40 minutes and it's so slow. Like, this is a slow burn, slow pace, slow everything. So you're going to quickly realize if this film is for you or not. I will say on the first 5 minutes, you're going to know. Definitely you're going to. Now, this film, it was actually released on a film festival on 2022, but in one of the film festivals, they had the chance for you to watch it on your home instead of attending the festival. And I think that someone forgot to take out the feature of downloading the films. Because of course, many people did that and the film got leaked online. And of course, this made the film to gain popularity on TikTok and Reddit, in that the expectations from when the film officially came out were pretty high. Now, this film is going to be available in theaters, but very limited. Like, I was actually surprised that my local theater has it. It's going to be today that I am filming this, that is Friday the 13th. That's why, of course, I'm wearing this. And Saturday the 14th, and that's it. After that, they're not going to be playing it anymore. And I am not sure about other theaters, but probably it's going to be the same way. So if you have the chance that you're interested in watching, go, because if not, you're gonna have to wait until it comes out in Shudder. When? We don't know yet, but I am thinking maybe a month. Who knows? Now, the film, being honest, I don't know how the hell I'm going to summarize. Because basically, nothing happens, but some things happen. The film is supposed to be seen from the perspective of a child, and it takes the subjects of fear of the dark, and I would add the fear of the unknown, since they are kind of correlated. The film, if you're someone who is afraid of the dark and kind of gets anxious, this film maybe give you some anxiety and it's going to creep you out. Like, this film is not scary. Like, it's not the type of film that you're going to be very anxious all the time. Like, it's very slow and like straight to it. Like, the tension kind of builds up, but I would describe it as waiting for a jump scare that is never coming. Like, you're always expecting the punch and that loud sounds and what we are used to see. But of course, this is an experimental film, so they're going to be on a different direction. So loud noises, they don't happen here. The script, I cannot imagine how this short the script was, because they don't talk that much. We never see the characters' faces. We have the mom, the dad, and the two kids. We only see their backs and like some sides, but we never see their faces. And when they talk, it's mostly whispers. So we don't hear them talk too often, like now and there, but they aren't talking the 1 hour and 40 minutes. We have minutes and minutes of pure silence. Of course, there's background noises, and for moments we have some cartoons music because they had it on the TV, but that's it. So it's basically the background noises, the cartoons, and the characters talking. Eventually, on the film, we're going to realize that the family is not alone on this house because, of course, the father goes missing and we don't know where the hell he went, of course. To this point, I watched the film and I don't know what the hell happened with the dad. Like, I want to rewatch the film because definitely I missed some things. Like, I am pretty sure that I did. Now, at some point in the film, we're going to realize that there's a presence on the house and he's talking to the kids. At some moment, he even says to the kid, like, it's not stab your eye, like, it's not that word by word, but he's telling the kid to stab himself. We see the blood on the wall, but we don't see the wounds. So to this point, I don't know if the kid actually did it or if he just cut his hand off something. But that comes almost to the end of the film. Meaning, like I said at the beginning, that it's very straight and almost to the end. That kind of gets interesting. I don't even know how to describe the ending. I don't even know. Being honest, this film gives so little that it's very hard. Now, jumping to the things that I like it. I think that the film is pretty effective. Like the fear of the dark, the fact that we are on the perspective of a child, the fact that some shots we are minutes looking into the darkness of a hole. And then you're going to start thinking, maybe there's something in the corner or maybe something there. To this point, I don't know if it was my mind or if something was actually there on, like on the corners, because you're going to be seeing throughout all the film angles. We are on a house, we never see the full house. It's pitch black and we only see corners of the walls. We see the TV, like angles of the floor. We see the whole parts of the rooms, the beds, but we never see like a full shot of the house and like details and stuff. Very little. So I think that is pretty effective because we are expecting for something to jump. Like I said, we are used to that. So I was expecting at some point that something was going to cut from one shot to another and boom, something was going to be on the screen. That never actually happens. The same with the loud noises. So the film gets to a point that you're very anxious because you're thinking, okay, well, so when is coming? Just do it, just end my agony. So I got a little bit anxious, but nothing that I couldn't handle. I was fine. But like I said, the film is creepy, but it's not hella creepy, but it's effective. So points for that. And also for the fact that although it's mostly background noises, very little talking, I feel like if you're very into the film, you're gonna like it. Like, works pretty well. So I would say that the film is well made for the little budget that they had, and they only had the house. So I think that for what they had, I think that they did pretty good. And also, of course, I can say much of the characters because we don't know much about them. We only hear them talking from time to time. We don't really correlate or create a bonding. Maybe with the kids, since they are the ones that are shown the most, and you could feel sorry and scared for them because they are all alone in the house and we don't know what is happening. But it's not the type of film that you're going to create a connection with the characters. So I think that they were okay. Because like I said, I didn't saw them full action. We never see their faces. Now, on the only thing that I dislike it's how long it is. I really feel that the concept was good, but it could have worked it, I think, a little bit better as a short film rather than so long. Because even if they wanted to do like a long film, 1 hour and 40 minutes, I think that is a little bit excessive. Definitely, I feel like it could have done it a little bit shorter and it could have been better because definitely I know that there's going to be people watching this and watching the clock every 5 minutes, if not every minute, and being like, when this is going to end. That kind of sensation is going to happen. So it's either that or being so immersed into the film that you're just there watching it, like hypnotized. Like it's either that or, like, there's no middle ground here. So I would give this film, because like I said, I don't have a way to summarize this film, so I don't think that I even gave that much of spoilers. I will give it a 3.5 out of 5 and a 7 out of 10. I don't think that the film is excellent, but definitely it's weird, but it's effective. So I am sad that this film got leaked. I mean, I would have liked them for them to release the film like they wanted to, but if you are not willing to go to a movie theater and maybe you want to watch it in your home and have the control of, maybe you want to pause it and maybe leave it there and the next day, then you can watch it on Shudder. But like I said, we don't have a date. But I will say that maybe February. Like, I am estimating maybe a month from now, the film will be available. I don't know, only time will tell. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know, what do you thought about this film? Did you like it? You didn't? How do you feel? Like, definitely I want to know people's opinions on this. Like, I know, like I said, this film is not for everyone, so I'm really curious to see the different perspectives, since I feel that's a point. The film can be interpreted in different ways depending on the person. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.
It's real. That much I know.